Deep in the Sahara Desert, where the sun's really hot and the sand stretches as far as the eye can see, lives a remarkable creature that has adapted to thrive in this harsh environment. This resilient and charming animal is none other than the Fennec fox. Despite the extreme temperatures and scarce water sources, the Fennec fox has developed unique traits that allow it to survive and even flourish in the desert. This tiny fox, no bigger than your house cat, is super cute with its big ears, lovely eyes, and playful attitude. Its large ears are not just for show, they help dissipate heat and allow the fox to hear prey moving underground. But the Fennec fox is more than just cute. It's a skilled hunter, using its keen senses to locate insects, small mammals, and birds. It digs burrows to escape the scorching heat and to protect itself from predators. It's a clever survivor in one of the toughest places on Earth. The Fennec fox can go for long periods without water, getting moisture from the food it eats and conserving energy by being active during the cooler night hours. The Fennec fox, whose proper name is Vulpes zerda, has found its own special place in the desert. Its fur reflects sunlight during the day and provides insulation during the cold desert nights. This remarkable adaptation allows it to maintain a stable body temperature despite the extreme fluctuations in the desert climate. Its story is all about adapting, being tough, and living peacefully with its surroundings. The Fennec fox's light-colored fur also helps it blend into the sandy environment, providing camouflage from predators. Come with us as we explore the amazing world of the Fennec fox, learning how it survives and why it's so charming. These social animals live in small family groups, and their playful interactions are a joy to watch. Learning how it survives and why it's so charming. The Fennec fox's diet is varied, including fruits, leaves, and roots, which provides additional hydration and nutrients. From its special looks to how it acts with its family, the Fennec fox shows us how wonderful nature is. Their communication includes a range of vocalizations, from barks to purrs, which help them maintain social bonds. The Fennec fox shows us how wonderful nature is. Their nocturnal lifestyle allows them to avoid the heat of the day and take advantage of the cooler night to hunt and play. Get ready to be amazed by this little desert dweller, an animal that not only survives but thrives in its challenging home. Watching Fennec fox cubs play under the watchful eye of their mother is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of this species. An animal that not only survives but thrives in its challenging home. The Fennec fox is a true marvel of nature, embodying the spirit of survival and the beauty of adaptation in one of the world's most unforgiving landscapes. You can't talk about the Fennec fox without talking about its biggest feature, its giant ears. These ears are not just a defining characteristic, but also a marvel of nature's engineering. These amazing ears, which can grow to be half the length of the fox's body, aren't just for looks. They serve multiple crucial functions that help the Fennec fox thrive in its harsh desert environment. They're how the Fennec fox survives in the tough desert. The desert is a place of extremes, with scorching days and freezing nights, and the Fennec fox's ears are perfectly adapted to handle these conditions. Imagine the desert night, quiet except for the wind blowing the sand. In this stillness, the Fennec fox's ears become its greatest asset. The Fennec fox, with its super hearing, can hear loads of things we can't. Its ears are so sensitive that they can pick up the faintest sounds, which is essential for hunting and avoiding predators. A scorpion moving under the sand, a bug flying, or even the soft footsteps of a predator approaching, the Fennec hears it all. This acute sense of hearing gives it a significant advantage in the wild. Even a lizard digging, the Fennec hears it all. This ability to detect the slightest movements helps the Fennec fox find food and stay safe in its challenging habitat. But these big ears do something else too. They keep the fox cool. In the blazing heat of the desert, staying cool is a matter of survival. The desert's really hot, and the Fennec fox needs to stay cool. Its large ears help dissipate heat, acting like natural radiators. The blood vessels in its ears act like a radiator, letting out extra heat. This unique adaptation allows the Fennec fox to regulate its body temperature efficiently. This clever trick helps the Fennec stay at a good temperature even when it's super hot. So the next time you see a Fennec fox, remember that its remarkable ears are not just for show. They're a vital tool for survival in one of the planet's most extreme environments. The fennec fox is a master of hiding. This small nocturnal animal has evolved a range of adaptations that make it perfectly suited to its harsh desert environment. Its creamy white fur matches the desert sand perfectly, providing excellent camouflage. This fur not only helps it blend in, but also reflects sunlight, keeping the fox cool during the scorching daytime temperatures. This isn't just pretty, it helps the fennec hide from animals that want to eat it and animals it wants to eat. Predators like eagles and owls have a hard time spotting the fennec against the sandy backdrop, while the fennec can sneak up on its prey undetected. Under its thick, soft fur is another clever trick, a layer of fat that keeps the fennec warm during cold desert nights. The desert can be a place of extreme temperatures, scorching hot by day and freezing cold by night. This fat, along with the thick fur, is like a natural blanket, protecting it from the big temperature changes in the desert. The fennec fox curls up into a tight ball, wrapping its bushy tail around its body to conserve heat and stay warm through the night. Even the fennec's feet are special. Adapted to the hot shifting sands, the fennec's feet are covered in thick fur that acts like natural snowshoes. Thick fur on the bottom of its feet is like wearing snowshoes, stopping the fennec from sinking into the sand and keeping its feet cool. This fur also protects its feet from the scorching heat of the desert sand. These furry feet also let the fennec move quietly, which is great for hunting or hiding. The fennec fox's ability to move silently is crucial for both avoiding predators and sneaking up on its prey, making it a highly effective hunter in its desert home. As the sun goes down in the desert, the fennec fox wakes up. The cool night air feels nice after the hot day, and the fennec, with its great night vision, goes hunting for food. The fennec eats all sorts of things: bugs, mice, lizards, birds, eggs, and even plants sometimes. Its great hearing and sharp eyesight make it a brilliant hunter. The fennec is a clever hunter. It often waits quietly, close to the ground, listening carefully for any movement. When it finds something to eat, it jumps super fast, and its small size and speed help it catch its dinner. A fennec fox's social life. Even though the desert is tough, fennec foxes are actually quite social. They live in small families, usually a mum and dad fox and their babies. These families are very protective of their home and warn off other foxes with smells and sounds. Fennec foxes are surprisingly noisy, making lots of barks, yips, howls, and even purrs. These sounds are important for talking to each other, warning about danger and protecting their home. Playing is a big part of fennec life, especially for the young ones. They chase, wrestle, and pounce on each other, practicing their hunting skills and making friends. These playful games are fun to watch and show how clever and social these animals are. Did you know a fennec fox's ears can grow up to 6 inches long? These big ears aren't just for show. They help the fox hear animals underground and also help it stay cool in the hot desert. Another cool fact: the fennec fox can go a long time without drinking water, getting most of the water it needs from its food. Pretty amazing, right? The fennec fox, sometimes called the desert jewel, is in danger in its home. Things like people destroying their homes and catching them to be pets are a big problem. We need to help these tough little animals. It's really important that we protect them so everyone can see how beautiful and special they are in the future. By helping these projects, we can make a real difference and help this amazing animal survive. The fennec fox isn't just cute, it's also really tough. Even though the desert is hard to live in, these foxes have learned to survive in ways that amaze scientists and animal lovers. They're playful and friendly, which makes them fun to watch and learn about. They remind us how amazing all the different animals on our planet are. Now, it's your turn to help. You could help groups that protect animals, tell other people about fennec foxes, or even make small changes in your own life. Everything helps. Let's work together to protect the fennec fox and make sure this desert jewel is around for a long time. Thanks for joining us, and remember, even small things can make a big difference.